Behind this building, amid the trash, dirty needles, and discarded furniture,
You never know what you're going to see.
urban explorer Gary Fiorino came across something that didn't fit.
Found names, social security numbers, addresses, lab reports, entire medical history of people and personal information.
He contacted the I-team to investigate, and even we were surprised by what we saw. There are at least 6 big boxes that we found here with medical files like this, containing someone's entire medical history, all just dumped on the side of the road.
Every kind of medical and legal form you could imagine.
Business receipts in the boxes helped us link them to this DaVita Dialysis location in Florissant. DaVita Dialysis is an international company with 2,700 centers in the U.S. alone. They serve more than 200,000 patients across the country. Christine Scott received dialysis there for nearly 14 years.
So there's a lot of personal information that's in those files that I feel like I am totally been violated, that I'm just open up to whoever.
Scott is one of 58 patients whose personal health history was dumped for anyone to see.
This is our lives. We put our lives in their hands.
They could have easily ended up in the wrong hands. And let me tell you something, identity theft is nothing to play with.
I've been a surveyor almost 20 years, and this is a rare occurrence.
We reported what we found to federal health officials and Missouri's Department of Health and Senior Services. State investigator Danya Lowry was assigned to the case. How concerning is it that these were dumped on the side of the street?
Very concerning. Because, let's face it, everywhere you go in a medical facility now, you have to sign a consent that, for HIPAA.
The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act is a federal law requiring healthcare providers to keep your medical information confidential and secure. Violate HIPAA and the penalties could be steep. Fines range from $100 to $50,000 per violation. DaVita is legally responsible for the records, but it's still unclear how they ended up on the road.
It could be a disgruntled employee. It could be that they were on their way to storage and somehow got dumped on their way to storage.
The I-team found the state can do very little when records are not protected.
We do not have monetary penalties related to their deficiencies. They're given a chance to present what's called a plan of correction.
There were people violated, and DaVita needs to answer to that.
We turned the files back over to DaVita, hoping they'd tell us how this happened. After refusing multiple requests for interviews, DaVita provided this statement, acknowledging that a small number of files appear to have been lost or stolen. It also says the company is investigating. It's not enough for patients like Scott, who are left wondering who's been privy to the most private details of their lives.
Somebody knows that those records didn't get where it's supposed to go.
Absolutely.
Somebody knows. And to me, DaVita is that somebody. And I think they need to be held accountable for that.
How those files ended up dumped on the road is still a mystery. After our questions, DaVita said it reached out to all the patients involved. At the Florissant location, they've also increased employee training and restricted access to their physical files. That appears to be enough for the state. They've closed their investigation and decided against any action. Now, the federal investigation is still ongoing. For the I-team, PJ Randawa, 5 on your side.